When this fucking beat drop, you already know what fucking time it is.
Daily Dose is on now. Check it out, y'all.
So today's Daily Dose, we would like to start by saying happy birthday to the late Mac Miller, who would have been 29 years young today.
Man.
Hey, happy birthday.
That one just still doesn't make any sense. So young, so talented. R.I.P. Mac.
Now, Drake has become the first artist to hit 50 billion streams on Spotify.
Has become.
Un aplauso.
Has become.
And what I say? Has became?
Yeah.
Look, he got there, all right? Became, he got there, he arrived. Shut up.
50 billion on Spotify. Those are major numbers. He keeps on like just adding all these accolades when it's all said and done. No one will ever come close to Drake. You understand me? No artist will ever come close to the stats that Drake has had. He's like the Wilt Chamberlain of hip hop. It's just not even close.
Now, coming in at number 1, you have One Dance, which is the most streamed song. God's Plan is number 2. And In My Feelings is number 3. But really, God's Plan is 2?
All those songs.
That song was big when he dropped that video and gave that money away.
No, I mean, I thought it was like going to be 1. Because it was I feel like it's better than.
I feel like Carisma, I mean, all those songs aren't necessarily the biggest in the club, but they all went viral. They all had a dance. They all like.
One Dance was an international club banger.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Come on
See,
now.
I'm sorry. We don't
Come
go
on
to
now.
international clubs. You know what I'm saying? That's your money.
threw that in
That's
there.
what you do.
That's charisma rich. I'm not charisma rich. I'm Melissa rich.
I'm in the big leagues, dog.
I'm really rich. I'm not your rich. I'm really
I'm
rich.
in the big leagues.
Now, speaking of big leagues, Saweetie actually said that she wants to do a collaboration with Cardi B. Now, as you know, she's done a collaboration with Mulatto already, Janae, Doja Cat just recently, but Cardi B would be a good one. Here's
I'm
what she
surprised
said.
it hasn't happened yet because they family.
I can hear a Saweetie Cardi B record too. I can hear that.
I can sue. That'll tear the club up, okay?
I can hear that.
I think that'll be cute. I think that'll be a special moment as well. I can't wait to collaborate with her.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
They're-
I would have expected this collab already.
I think they're waiting till the clubs open up because what would be the worst thing to happen? They give us a dope-ass hit and we can't even go
That's what the city girls were just saying.
Get
Yep,
failed.
facts.
Now, Chris Brown has been compared to Ben Simmons from the 76ers, and he did not like that very much. It actually said Chris Brown, really the R&B Ben Simmons. No progression, no decline, just the same old as musicians. He responded with a lengthy tweet replying to her, and he went off.
Snap.
Bro, Ben Simmons, no offense to Ben Simmons. You talking about Christopher Brown. What's his middle name? Maurice? I'm just making stuff up. Chris Brown is a legend. Don't you ever disrespect Chris Brown. Saying that there's no progression. Are you kidding
He's
me?
in the big
Have
leagues.
you followed Chris's career? It's just growth after growth, and then he hits in with the rap. You could talk about his rap records alone. Listen, if Chris Brown is anybody, Chris Brown's probably gonna be Kobe. All right, he started off hot. Had a moment that kind of set him back a little bit. Never really got his roses. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
If you think about it,
He
Kobe,
deserves way more
right now,
respect.
when we talking about greatest basketball player ever, you go Michael Jordan and you go LeBron. You really skip Kobe. A lot of people, when talking about the greatest artists, or R&B artists, or whoever in the game, they skip Chris Brown because either you really like him or you hate him. That's why Chris is really Kobe. But Ben Simmons, you had the audacity,
Disrespectful.
the disrespect
You know
of
what
Christopher Maurice Brown.
What I hate the most when they make these articles, they say a fan. A fan would never. They're like, the fan tweeted.
Troll.
Trolly troll.
That's why you got to take the advice of somebody in the game that's actually doing it who knows. You know what I'm saying? Like our boys, EarthGang. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Venus
okay.
and Doc. I bet you if we asked them to compare who is who in the NBA to music, I bet you they do it flawlessly. EarthGang, good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling?
What's up? What's popping? What's going on?
Man, we're good. We're just out here talking about how somebody compared, Chris Brown to Ben Simmons. Nothing against Ben Simmons, but you bugging.
Come on, Chris is
And
a legend.
I want to start with Doc. Doc, let me ask you a question, bro. Who is the LeBron James of rap right now, of hip hop? Who is the LBJ of hip hop?
A lot of people not gonna say like this. I'm gonna say Drake.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like Drake.
Who could disagree with that? Who's not gonna like that?
Somebody who symbolized the league of rap as much as LeBron symbolized the league of NBA.
Woo!
I love that because he came in with all the hype. Drake came in with so much hype and consistently killed it for years. Okay.
I'm about to say this. Like we watching him be like we watching both of them be like seasoned veterans that are winning. It's powerful.
I love that. That's fire. Now, say Venus, man. You know, now the bar is set, bro. Who is the MJ of rap? Who is that GOAT?
Is this a real question? Ho, this is a real
There you
question.
go.
No,
Just gotta
Jay,
hear you
like-
say it. Listen, just gotta hear you say it. Well, listen, y'all, it is an honor to have EarthGang here right now, and y'all got a single that's on fire. It's so dope.
Fire.
Options with the homie Wale. When you're putting this song together, you dropped it last, pretty much 2021. It was December.
Yep.
How did y'all come up with this? Strategically, how did y'all think, all right, this is what we want to do. This is the product we want to put out for the people.
Strategically, it was a couple of things, just a few things. One, we stuck in this pandemic. We want to give people something to vibe to. We want to give people some good energy. We want to make people happy. You know what I'm saying? We see how people respond to our shows, and we see the energy that we give people. So we want to give people some of this while we're not getting a chance to perform with them right now. Second, just being at home and being on the internet and seeing how these people react to each other, how these relationships is formed, and how people showing people love, and now people switch up on you the next day. And the
We
person
got
you
too
see
many
on-
options.
I tell you, the person you see online ain't the person they be in real life, and they treat you all types of ways. So it was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let me write this down. Let's put this into a moment. And then third, we had the link with Wale. Like, I mean, the mutual respect has been there for some time. We met him at the shelter with J. Cole. That was our first time. But
Wow.
we already respected him and his hustle and his grind way before that. So we sent it to him, and you know what I'm saying? We kind of knew that he was going to vibe to him. And fair enough, he was like, yo, I love this record. Sent this verse back in a couple of days. And then he went on live with the fans. And then they was like, yo, we want this right now. We need this right now. We've been waiting on this right now. And it's been going crazy like that. It's just, once we put it out in December, like people's response to it has just been so positive, you know what I'm saying? And it's opened us up to a whole new fan base of people that we know are going to love our vibe and everything that we've been providing, our core fan base from the beginning.
They're really loving it. It even became a TikTok challenge. The option challenge. And
the
it's like
option
from
challenge.
shoes to boyfriends to outfits. I mean, you guys are reposting all of these videos, and you know that once it's on TikTok, it's lit because there's a dance to it.
Exactly.
What has been the craziest option challenge that you guys seen so far?
Yeah, let's ask Doc, because Doc kind of looked like Michael B. Jordan / Montel Jordan. He probably, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's start with Doc. Come on. I ain't cooking. Listen, this ain't Wildin' Out. I ain't cooking you. I ain't. I'm just saying that, bro. I'm curious. What's the craziest option challenge you seen, Doc?
All right, so I seen one. I don't know if we reposted it yet, because I've been on that flight today. But one I seen, it was just like a bunch of beautiful women in the room. It kind of reminded me of that scene with Chris Tucker. And, I was like, yo, that's pretty lit.
You talking about Rush Hour 2,
They're
right?
getting creative.
Yeah.
You know, I feel bad, Carisma. I should have put some respect on EarthGang's name, because I didn't call them. I should have said Grammy nominated. Right? You guys are Grammy nominated.
They a vibe.
Come on, man. Revenge of the Dreamers. Like, let me ask you a question, because unfortunately, y'all didn't win. But if y'all were to win, how does that work? Do y'all each get a Grammy? Y'all divide that sucker into like 16 pieces? Like, what was the...
Just pour some Henny in it and pass it around.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, everybody take a sip.
Championship cup.
Championship cup.
Yo, this is viral video of y'all. I don't know if it's true. I'm going straight to the source with it. It's a clip of y'all performing in New Zealand. Is this true? And how the
100%.
hell did you make that happen? Because they're on stage and it's like over, 10,000 people.
It was 15 people crowd.
15.
How did that happen? How'd you even get in? Because, we're Americans, so we're like ground zero for everything fucked up. How did they even let y'all in, man?
Man, we've been I'm about to say, the funny thing about it, that was our third time performing in New Zealand. A lot of people don't know that. That was our third time. First time we went with Cole. Second time was our headlining tour last year with 2019.
Okay.
And then the third time was last year, but we were supposed to do that show. They had already reached out to us before COVID and everything. And then during COVID, it was like, okay, we're going to rework it and see what's up. Then they hit us in October. They was like, you guys could come under one condition. You got to quarantine for 2 weeks in New Zealand.
Dope.
You gonna miss
They
Christmas.
locked us down, bro.
Like,
They locked us down super crazy, bro. They locked us down like all government enforced. I'm talking about we landed in Auckland. They immediately ushered us to another plane, which flew us to the South Island, and they headed down. We was getting swabbed up.
Did you say you guys missed Christmas?
We missed Christmas.
Aww.
Yeah, we spent Christmas in the hotel room, FaceTiming each other.
With a swab up my nose.
Damn.
Did you still
the
send
bag
the
was
gifts
big.
No, you.
You know the bag was straight. Who said that?
Charisma.
The bag
You
had
got
to be
that
right for
charisma,
that.
see? The bag was straight. You
Hey,
know it.
somebody say they were in the hotel room and they didn't have options. No?
That was
Anybody?
a bad
All right,
joke.
cool. Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
Wow.
All right, listen. I'm just trying to set the tone because I'm about to get serious right now. That's what I did. All right, Doc, I'm on you. I'm on your head, boy. All right, listen. You posted an IG video that was so transparent. It was crazy. You said that you would never, ever, ever get left out of a song or have your verse deleted again.
Woo.
When you're dealing with a group, and I'm going to call y'all a super group. I think both of you guys are crazy,
Talent.
right? But then you got, you and JID, right? Boom. And then you got Dreamville. And so with the whole compilation, talk to me about that feeling, bro. You talking to the fans, really saying what you feel.
Well, see, shout out to my girl Unreleased again for talking to me about vulnerability. That's the train I've been on. But when I was posting that, I was specifically talking about a song that I got left off down bad. I felt like I left off bad and bougie. But also, I wasn't the only person that was it was like 40 something verses on that song. So
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody couldn't have made it, but I just was like, oh man, I just really like my verse on that song. I thought I was in like a cool ass pocket.
Why don't you leak it?
Huh? I don't even know where it's at.
Dude, that's the problem sometimes.
I feel like Venus is in tune with the chakras and the alignments and shit. Can't you just meditate and find out where it's at?
I know Eve got it.
Oh, Eve. Come on, Presidente.
I know where it's at.
Nah, it's got to be tough, man. Man, and like, do you still, like, when they perform the song on stage, are you in there, like, still kind of ad-libbing? Even though you're like, man, fuck this. You're like, fuck this song,
He's
man.
like, I'm going to the restroom. That's his restroom break.
Nah, I go up every time because it's still a great moment for the show. And when I'm on stage, you know what I'm saying, it's performance mode. I'll perform, you know what I'm saying, I'll perform anybody's songs. I'll perform Prince songs up there if they playing the record, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we up there on stage, it's a whole vibe at that point. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Fans have been asking me about that song since it came out. Now I was like, oh yeah, look, it won't happen again, y'all. And then I was on live.
Hey, listen, let's go to Venus, man. Olu, talk to me. Listen, can anybody F with Dreamville? You know, there's a lot of labels out there, but y'all bring the bars, man. From Boz to Kaz to Omen to Cole to yourself to JID and Ari Lennox doing the thing. Like, who can mess with Dreamville? A lot of people online be saying, man, they want to see that versus like Dreamville, TDE. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's a certain authenticity that we bring to the game, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like, you can tell that we're not trying to be nobody but ourselves. And we represent that core fan base of people, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you from, your background, none of that stuff. Like, we just want y'all to be yourselves because in being yourself, can't nobody fuck with you. When I'm myself, at my greatest level, can't nobody fuck with me.
Talk about it. Like, come on now, somebody.
Can I say, are we on the radio? Am I messing up?
You can, no. You'll be on, yeah, this is digital. You can FBs, all that, whatever you like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and everybody got to believe that. You got to believe that. When you be in your highest self, they can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what we, at Dreamville, that's what we believe. You know what I'm saying? As long as you be in your true, authentic self, at your highest self, you ain't got to worry about nothing else.
Have you ever thought that way, or was it a process to get there?
No, it's definitely a process. You know what I'm saying? Because the way we talk in this world, and so many times it's being reinforced that you got to look like this, or you got to act like this, or you got to wear like this. I mean, you got to wear stuff like this for people to accept you, or you got to succumb to this certain type of life. So it's been a whole lot of unlearning, you know what I'm saying? Throwing away what society has taught you.
That's deep.
Especially for me, in order to get to the point where I am now. And it happens every day, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a one-time thing and then you good for life, you know? Every day.
Like, you see how deep this
When you
convo
guys
is?
speak this way, I mean, especially because you're in the media and people just want to hear, people are so superficial, right? They don't want to hear this stuff because it gets deep. Like Teddy's like, that's deep. Or you said you were open now to be, vulnerable. Do you find like a pushback when you open up this way, or you get vulnerable and deep, or do you just like, I don't give a fuck?
You'd be surprised how many people wish somebody would just open their door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just sitting in their little comfort zone, hoping somebody will open a door to a topic that's not, you know what I'm saying, as superficial as you say. Yeah. But also there is always a little pushback to everything, but you can't focus on that. You just gotta be yourself.
EarthGang.
I love how like we're deep, and like if I wanted to be messy, I would have been like, you hear that, Schoolboy Q and Absol? They said TDE can't touch Dreamville. I ain't gonna do that. I'm just joking a little bit.
You already did it.
I know. Hey, you know something I hate. Listen, I'm a big dude, bro. I get compared to big dudes all the time, and you guys obviously are yourselves unapologetically. Are you tired of comparisons when they always try to compare you to groups that they usually they walk their own path, or even when you got the Outcast comparisons? Like, are you guys like super tired of it, or do you embrace it, kind of like wear it with a badge of honor and be like, yeah, we're in that same club?
I mean, it's definitely an honor to be even mentioned in the same sentence with greatness like that. You know what I'm saying? Like how you think LeBron felt when people start putting him in the same, in the same conversations with MJ and Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not in them conversations.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, you want to make sure that you know who you are and that you know what you came to bring to the game and the path that you blazing and setting. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you there, you ain't got nothing to worry about, because you can't stop people from doing what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? People gonna debate who's better, Kobe or MJ, for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as long as MJ knew that he did what he came out to do, and we know Kobe did what he set out to do, who cares?
Yeah. Hey, I don't want to be ignorant to the fact, but did Big Boy from Outkast ever reach out to you after all that drama in 19?
We spoken to him before then. You know what I'm saying? Like and like Big Boy, Goody Mob, and Three Steps. Like we spoken to them before before the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
before rap.
And before the rap. You know what I'm saying? And they've always expressed like just genuine love, because you know what I'm saying, they see that spark that was in themselves and that still is in themselves in us, you know what I'm saying? And they appreciate it. So even if it's not like, hey, come do a song with me, sometimes it's, hey, pull up, let me just kick it, you know what I'm saying? Pull up to the studio. Big Boy invited us to Stank On You one time, and he was playing those new records for his project.
Soak up
and it was just like, the craziest thing is like, while we was in the studio, we was watching, you know what I'm saying, music videos and stuff, and Down Bad came on. Like just it happened to be like the next record, you know what I'm saying? So we got a chance to really see what we about. You know what I'm saying? See us at the Olympic Tower in Atlanta, Georgia. Nobody else shot a video on top of that Olympic torch in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So like, we breaking ground for the culture of our generation.
Is that music ever coming out? Are we ever seeing that? Are we ever gonna experience that?
Oh, we ain't made no records yet. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what time we'll hold, like, you know what I'm saying? God willing.
Yo, other than aside from being like super dope lyricists and just super creative and artists that I feel like really elevate everybody, you guys are good sports, man. Y'all made an appearance on Wild and Out, right? And Doc, you brave, man. You went the R. Kelly route to Nick Cannon. Hilarious, bro. I was actually on that episode. You remember me because I was like 50 pounds skinnier or whatever. What I'm gonna say is Wild and Out, that whole platform, how important is it to the culture, and how important it is that we bring it back? Because you guys did it, you guys were successful in it, right? And just how important is it to artists and to fans for it to come back?
Hey man, Wild 'N Out is as important to the culture as like In Living Color was to my parents' generation. You know what I'm saying? Like we need them kind of platforms for like that young talent, that energized talent to like go crazy and let everybody see what they can do. So we had a great time Wild 'N Out. Shout out to my boy DC Young Fly, man.
He made that.
Southwest Atlanta on. He been holding that down for a minute. He like right around the corner.
But shout out to y'all for doing. A lot of artists run from that smoke, man. So a lot, the fact that you guys were there.
We have a good time, bro.
But we from Atlanta, bro. If you can't Joan or get Joan on, man, you got to leave. We can't fuck with you.
That's awesome. And I guess the last question is, how did y'all convince J. Cole to finally allow features on his album? That's dope. How'd y'all do that?
Beat him up, nah.
What is that?
We did.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
I was say we did. We did talk about. We play a lot of stuff like with Cole. Like we do a lot of just like vibing to everybody's music. We was up in the shelter when we first came up there. So I think that started that was around the time they started playing like the Dreamville Fest and all type of stuff. And I think that just got him I think collaborating with just all of us, just seeing how we just have a natural collaborative spirit. I think that just got him just running it up and just want to compete with everybody at all times.
Oh.
And Cole was he get on the he come like it's a competition, like it's a tennis match. And I'm pulling up.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So you think it was that music that collaborated, that competitiveness that got him to start doing features again?
Yeah.
That's dope.
It made the game fun.
You guys ever ask him like, why doesn't J. Cole do features? I mean, you guys got it. You got his ear. Not only are you guys friends, you guys are his artists. You guys ever ask him like, hey man, what's up with the no feature thing?
I think he's so locked in to the story that he wants to paint and the things that he wants to tell and the stuff that he wants to do in his music. You know what I'm saying? That I think he just allows himself to be in that space. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that for real. I really respect that.
I said we don't have many features on our own work. Like we just kind of be locked in. You know what I'm saying? It's very selective. Each feature is very strategically placed.
Oh yeah, and I would say that there's very few artists that can even keep up with you guys, man. Honestly, it is a pleasure to sit down with EarthGang, man. You guys are so talented, and I can't wait to see what y'all got coming up. Because right now, Options with Wale, it is ringing. Go download that. Go watch the video. Yeah. It's animated.
Make sure you make your own TikTok on the challenge, you guys.
Yes.
Listen, EarthGang, Doc, Venus, Olu. I mean, listen, WowGr8. I mean, the AKAs are so many, but y'all, it's fam. Shout out to the whole Dreamville, Eve, and everybody. Y'all already know when y'all want to drop something, Power 106 LA's got you. It's family.
EarthGang, the vibe. Thank you guys.
Y'all.
EarthGang.
Appreciate y'all.
Bye,
Power 106, baby. Y'all be safe.
Peace. Likewise.
Be safe, family. Good looking out.
When this fucking beat drop, you already know what fucking time it is.
Now, check it out, y'all.